The TV initiative was the brainchild of Ryan Cannon, one of the film professors at Boise State. And as soon as he started talking about it, I knew it was something that we just had to figure out how we could do.
So it's a 4-semester structure. So we start with a writer's room, which is a fairly small group where they come up with a show.
We would just work on our episodes, and we would try to make it like a traditional writer's room, in the sense that for each group we had a showrunner, and then that showrunner kind of delegated out tasks and kind of led the discussion for the writer's room for each group.
And we took one of those shows into pre-production, where students did all of the kind of logistical and creative work to get the show ready for production.
I was a part of the producing team, so scheduling, budget, all that, seeing it all come together in the end and be ready to actually go into production, which is awesome.
So that when we moved into the third phase, production is essentially we roll camera for 11 or 12 days. It's about 2 weeks of production. All of the work that they've been doing in the writer's room and in pre-production comes to a head during production, and we just pretty much shoot the show at that stage. And then the final stage is post, and they edit the show, they do the audio work, they color grade it, and get it ready to be distributed.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's where it's all supposed to end up, right? Like, at the end of the day, like, when we leave here, when we leave Boise State and we go to make something, that's what we're going to be trying to do in the real world anyways, right? So, I mean, why not start that now?
It's remarkable, is what I'm going to say. I get very excited about it because we had theater arts students, we had film production students from the communication department, we had the writer of the series was a creative writing student. They all came together and were working together last May, I think it was, right? When we shot the series in May at various locations here in Boise. And so fantastic to see all of these students coming together, creating this thing that we are actually going to show to people.
She wants you gone. You know that.
If the show doesn't look right, who's gonna believe it?
I don't want to be rude, but at this point it seems like very little could be considered beneath you.
If the public wants to see the supernatural, they're gonna have to confront some harsh, sticky truths. No substitute for a truly gifted medium.
We can't move forward until you admit that you're a fraud.